Hi there.
Hello.
I think you already know him. This is Matthias Haffner, a great specialist on Pandeiro and other frame drums. Perhaps later I will ask him back for other things because he knows a lot of things about frame drums and other rhythms too. So anyway, this lesson I've asked Matthias to do some other rhythms than samba, but of course they are closely related to samba and yeah, perhaps you can tell us what you are going to play.
Yes, it's a pleasure. So, today I try to explain the basic rhythms that you play in Choro music. And in Choro music you have different styles, like the Choro sambado that is influenced by samba music, tambourine patterns, or the machixe, or the polka. These rhythms, like the polka, is influenced by European dances, and it's a whole world full of interesting rhythms. So I think it's enough material for one lesson.
Okay, have fun with Matthias.
So let's start with the basic Choro pattern, which we actually could see as a one-bar pattern. So last lesson I was talking about the clave. Some of you may not understand why, but in this lesson you will maybe get the connection. In Choro, the basic pattern is a one-bar pattern. We remember that the samba is played with a muffled tone on the one and the open tone on the two. Now in the basic Choro pattern comes one open tone extra that comes before the one on the last 16. So if I count 1, 2, 1, 2, that's the basic pattern. I put an open tone before the one, so I play it with my fingertips, the open tone, that the movement with the left hand can continue, that it doesn't stop, or that I don't have to repeat two tones with the thumb. Again, I play it slow and then slowly get faster. 1, 2. As you can notice, I make a lot of movements with the left hand. All the dynamics you play and the subtle shaking movements, you all do with the left hand. It's work of the left hand. So typical for Choro is that you emphasize the second 16 and give a little accent. So actually my shaking movement is not like this. No, it's like this. 1, 2. As you also can notice, you don't have to do a lot of work with the right hand. The work is in the left hand. Okay, this is a one-bar pattern that we play for Choro. We have a style in Choro that is influenced by samba patterns. And a samba, like I explained in the last lesson, is based on a two-bar phrase, which has as a concept the clave. Okay, we play in samba timeline patterns on little drums that have no jingles that are called tambourine. And one of these patterns would, for example, be, I play now on the jingle of the Pandeiro, just to imitate a bit. One pattern would be 1, 2. Now this pattern that I played is based on the 2-3 clave. I can try to sing the clave and play the pattern 1, 2, 1, 2, pa, 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 pa. Okay? So remember that the pattern that I show you now for Choro sambado is in 2-3. It can also be played the reverse way in 3-2. I start in 2-3. And I imitate the tambourine pattern on the Pandeiro by playing open and muffled tones on the spots where a tambourine would play. So the tambourine pattern was ta 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 ta. Okay, what did I do? I play a melody with the open tones and the muffled tones on the Pandeiro that imitate a tambourine pattern. So if you watch the finger of my left hand, you will notice which tones are muffled and which tones are open. 1, 2, 1, 2. I hope it's clear so far. So the basic melody I play is this. 1, 2. Now I was improvising a bit, but it's all related to tambourine patterns that are played like this in the 2-3 clave. Now we can play the same things in 3-2. Then we could start the pattern not on the beat, but 1/16 later on the second 16. I mean, we start of course on the beat, but we emphasize the first note on the second 16. So the clave would be this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Tak, 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 tak. It's the same pattern, just reversed, starting on the 3 side of the clave. And it depends which pattern you play, 3-2 or 2-3, it depends on the melody of the tune, because you play together with the melody with the rhythm instruments like cavaquinho, the little ukulele, the Brazilian, that plays exactly like the pandeiro, kind of tamborim patterns. So it is important to know about this principle, because if you play against each other, one plays 2-3, the other plays 3-2, it doesn't work. The groove, the rhythm is gone. This is a very important point that you automatically start to feel when you listen a lot of samba and choro music.
Okay, thank you, Matthias, for all the information that you have given, not only this lesson, but the other 2 lessons too. I want to mention to you, we are living in Holland, in Rotterdam. And in Rotterdam there is, since 1 year, I think?
Since 1 year now, yes.
There is a special school, a Choro school.
Choro school, yes.
Yes. And Matthias is giving lessons on this school.
Mm-hmm.
And I will put down in the description a link to this school if you want to have more information about this kind of music. And perhaps it's nice that, in a few months I will ask a cavaquinho player,
Yes.
perhaps together with Matthias, so you can hear that it's not only about the percussion, but the rhythms that are played on percussion also have influence on cavaquinho or guitar or other instruments. It all blends together. It has to fit together. So perhaps next time I will ask
Marijn van der Linden is
yes, also a great friend of ours,
Yes.
great player. So you can hear how these instruments and patterns fit together.